Hey, George.
Hi, Loren.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Bright sun.
Yeah.
First time I've seen this in a few days. And boy, what a beautiful place you have here. Thank you so much for having me as a guest.
Thank you.
It's been wonderful being with you. So, you're now 2 years low-fat raw vegan.
Yes.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
And doing great, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
That's terrific.
Feeling great.
Yep. You spent a year, I think you told me before that, on a more high-fat.
Yeah, lots of nuts and seeds, green juices.
Right, right. Good. So what shifted for you?
Well, when I changed the diet to a more fruit-based diet, I noticed I started cleansing even more.
Sure.
My digestion got even more efficient, even more clarity of mind.
Okay.
And I've also noticed that the more juicy fruits, the more that intensifies as well.
Yeah, sure. Well, hey, I've noticed exactly the same thing. You know, as you probably know, and whoever's watching may or may not know, November, which is just about 2 weeks away, will be 21 years for me raw. And my first year or two, I also did more high fat because I didn't know about it. I was eating lots of nuts and seeds. You know, in fact, people don't often realize this, but if you've come off of, or if you're coming off of, a conventional type of diet where you've been getting 30 to 40% of your calories from fat, if you went to the type of diet that you and I have been eating these last few days, years, you might be consuming all the fat your body needs theoretically, but not assimilating it. Right? Because it's not about what we eat, it's about what gets into our cells. So most people are attracted to lots of nuts and seeds at first because they actually need them. And there's nothing wrong with doing that. You need to be paying attention, though, because you found and I found eventually the body didn't want that anymore. Yeah. So, like you, I focus on high water content fruits. I like bananas, especially those Cuban red ones we have not been able to find these last few days. But I may eat bananas a few times a week at the most and focus on papayas and watermelons and things that are 90–95% water, because that's the most important thing, is getting the body hydrated.
I also feel naturally attracted to papayas a lot.
Yeah, me too.
Make me feel so good.
Yeah, I know. They're amazing. We just had a couple of incredible papayas. Thank you.
You know, and since juicy fruits made me feel so much better, I was wondering what would be the benefits of going further and taking it to a water fast, for example, even though I've been a raw foodist. Yeah,
well, you know, it's a great question, and it's one of those questions that's much understood. There are some experts out there who say, wow, look at that, you've got copulating fireflies, dragonflies on your hand. That's pretty cool. I think you should hold your hand closer to, too late. That was really cool. Beautiful, too.
Yeah.
Those fireflies.
One blue and the other red.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, I started to say, many people who are considered experts would say, well, I don't need to fast because I've been eating a raw diet for X number of years. Or sometimes I hear people, it's a little bit of a joke, but people will come up and say, well, it sounds interesting, Loren, but I don't need to fast. I've been raw for 3 weeks. You know, as if... But what's true is that even with years or even a decade or more of an optimal raw diet, your body is putting so much energy into processing food that it doesn't really have the same energy available to cleanse and heal. When we're fasting, if we're resting as completely as possible and we're drinking only water and nothing else, no supplements, no herbs, no tea, nothing else, the body has the opportunity to put all of its energy into cleansing and healing, and amazing things happen every single time. So, you know, it's interesting. You notice, I notice, you know, if I eat bananas, I might need to drink more water, right? If I eat high water content fruits, I don't need to drink any water at all, and my body, if it has any detoxifying to do, is able to do that more effectively. If we go from juicy fruits, papayas and watermelons, to only water, now the body is able to, you know, put it on turbo, and incredible things happen.
Yeah.
Amazing. So, yeah, I mean, 3 years raw, 2 years low fat, you know, 10 years, 12 years raw, I've seen people come in and have amazing benefits fasting every single time. So I would encourage anybody, and you know, I mean, I'm often accused when people say, well, Loren, you run a fasting center, of course you tell everyone to fast. Mm-hmm. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, you know, you have a right to be suspicious of anybody who says, you need this and I happen to have it, right? But the truth is, I
must say, before I met Loren, I wanted to fast already, and Loren just confirmed a lot of the positive things I thought that would bring, and also help me relax from some of the fears I had.
Yeah, sure. And by the way, those fears are completely natural. I certainly experienced them myself. But you know, I also tell people, because it's so important that when you're fasting that you are able to really relax and rest, feeling comfortable both with your environment and with whoever's helping you through the process, that I tell everybody, look, find a place, find a fasting supervisor that you feel comfortable with, and go there.